Hey guys, welcome to Fanm Kreyol Takeover, the show where we bring on amazing women in the industry and highlight what they're doing. I am your host, Karma with the C, and tonight we have the lovely Ms.Phay. How are you doing tonight?
Great. How are you?
First of all, I'm here for this process.
Yes, Team Natural. High five on that.
Yes.
I need to know what you use in your hair because I've been having some problems.
Me, girl, I've seen all your pictures. Your fro is prospering, okay? It's
Thank
always
you.
there.
I see
Mine.
that one dread though. I need one of those. Like I might just
Yes.
have to copy that.
I got you. Let me know when you're ready to lock it. So how are you doing?
Great. Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. So where does Ms.Phay come from? What was the name?
Well, my name is Faylene. You know I'm
Okay,
Haitian.
Faylene.
Every
Okay.
Haitian girl has that lean in there.
Right.
And when I was in school, the teachers could not pronounce my name. They would say, Feline, Feline, are you here? And I'm like, you know what? Just call me Faye.
Right.
All right.
Oh, it always starts
And
off with that.
yeah, the whole Miss thing came about was I was getting older and I felt like feeling grown and I needed a
Okay.
nickname. So I was like, I don't want to be Faye. I want to be Miss Faye. I'm grown. So yeah, I was like 16, 17 and people started calling me Miss Faye and I just kept it going.
Right. It just kept going. Stuck
Yeah.
to you. Okay, so you're in a lot of things. You are a fashion you're a fashion model, not a model, but
I wish I was a model. I don't think I'm tall enough.
an icon basically.
Yeah.
You're a fashion icon.
Thank you. I like that. Shoot. Hashtag.
Yes. I've actually seen you working with the Double Dose twins.
Yes, I
Yesterday.
did.
Great job. I love that. The little skirt with the
Yeah, the
I
tutus.
was there for it.
Thank
Yes.
you.
So how did you get into fashion, into the fashion industry?
Well, I always love clothes, of
Mhm.
course. I have a vintage boutique, Ms.Phay's Closet,
Mhm.
and my mother used to always thrift. I know you guys know Pepe. I used to job to Pepe, Pepe. So I used to be embarrassed about it, but I would find like the coolest pieces when my mom would get the bal Pepe. And when I would step out, people were like, "Where did you get your outfit?" I never told them it was Pepe. I'm like, "Girl, I got this from the mall, girl." Like, but that brought my attention to like falling in love with thrifting and fashion. And when I started Next Up TV, I started throwing fashion shows because I felt like it was something missing in Broward County. So I started throwing fashion shows, and that's how I kind of worked my way into being a stylist as well.
Okay. So what is Next Up TV?
Next Up TV is an online TV network. It's a platform for upcoming artists, entertainers, entrepreneurs, pretty much a platform to showcase your talent and tell people who you are and what you're working
So
on.
how did you start up with that?
Oh gosh, here we go
Girl,
with the
tell
stories.
us the whole story. Tell us the whole story.
All right, y'all. I used to be a rapper in high school. I used to be a part of this rap group called L's Up ENT.
Okay.
And you remember when a 106 in Park was out?
Yeah.
We all would like try to sign up to be on 106 in
Mhm.
Park, and we never got the call. And I was like, you know what? We should start our own TV show and perform at our own showcases and interview ourselves. So that's how Next Up TV came about. It was really for my group, L's Up ENT. And then people started calling like, "Hey, can I get an interview?" I'm like, "Yeah, I guess. I mean, I really did this for us." But
Right.
it just started growing. We started interviewing upcoming artists, and then different celebrities started contacting us to interview them. So it just became such a big deal.
Yes. Go with the punch. So growing up, what is it that you thought that you were gonna be?
Oh, a TV host, having my own talk show.
Okay, so that's what you wanted to be.
That was my main thing, y'all. Even with the degree in film, I didn't really go to school for film. I went to the Art Institute,
Okay.
and they didn't have journalism at that school, but it did have film and broadcasting. I'm like, oh, that's close enough. And if you've been to AI, the campus is full of fashion majors. You see tutus everywhere, wedding dresses, costumes. So I was always like seeing that every day, even though I was in school for film. And everybody at the school thought I was a fashion major.
Okay.
So that's how. I hope I answered your question because I kind of like just told you my high school and
Girl,
college
you
stories.
just dibble and dabble in everything. You just an overall artist. I'm here. You know, I just love people like you. I love people who are not an artist in one thing, but in everything. Like you did a little bit of rapping, so I'm pretty sure you're like a poet or you're into poetry a little bit. Yeah.
I do
You're
love
into
poetry.
fashion. You know,
But
you're
it's
into a
all
lot of-
connected.
Right.
Like if you really think about it,
Mhm.
if you're an artist, you need to be fashionable. You have to be able to perform on stage
Right.
and have a look.
But some
Don't.
You know,
So they call a
some-
stylist. My number is 954-226-1407. I can assist you with that.
Right. Plug them in.
Yeah.
So where are you from originally?
I'm from here,
Okay.
Fort Lauderdale.
And then your parents are from.
My parents are from Haiti. My dad is from Pomago, and my mom is from Okap.
Okay. Are you the only child or you have siblings?
I have two brothers. 2 brothers.
Did you? Cool question. Have you ever dressed them up or anything
Oh, I
as
did
well?
all of that. Like I
That's
was the
not-
in-house stylist for my brothers, for my parents. Yeah, that was me.
Yes. So, growing up, what did your parents want you to be? Was it a nurse?
Um, yeah,
Because I'm pretty sure they didn't
of
believe in the
course.
whole broadcasting and.
No. Well, let me say this. In elementary school, my parents always had me involved with a lot of things. Like
Mhm.
I was in the band, I did plays on stage, Christmas plays. So they had me involved with everything. But then I got casted to be in a JC Penney commercial.
Mhm.
But you know, my mom, she was like, "Oh, yeah, fait pitam danser tutu ni sur television." So my dad was like, "Yeah, she's gonna be on TV." Mom was like, "No, no, no, I won't pitam, no, no, no." So yeah, my mom was. I was the only girl, so she like tried to protect me. But I went to a school that always had different casting directors coming in, and my mom was like, I don't know. Like she wasn't too comfortable with
Mhm.
it. When I got to high school, my dad pushed me to be in a program called HOSA, and it's for like if you want to be a nurse and you get to
Mhm.
like start off in high school. So I had to
Okay.
work for 7th Avenue Clinic, and I did that for a while. And I was like, I was working in the pediatrician office, and I was like, these kids are getting shots, they're crying, I see blood. This is not for me. Yeah. So I told my parents I was more into fashion and music, entertainment. I want to have my own talk show. They was like, okay,
Oh,
if
okay.
that's
So
what
it's,
you, yeah,
okay.
I'm going to support you all the way. But now I'm like older, and they're like, yeah, we're still waiting for it to like blow up.
Mhm.
But they support me. Like every fashion show and any interviews I'm doing, they come through. They always support me. So I can't say that they don't support me. It's more like they started off trying to push me into the
Of
nursing
course.
thing. It didn't work out. They're like, okay, what do you want to do? I'm here for you. Whatever you want, I got you.
So they weren't strict, right? Did they believe in
As far as what?
the 3 L's? The 3 L's. L'école la caille l'église. Was it like growing up? Was it
Oh yes.
you?
I didn't. I was on lockdown. Girl, I got a tattoo on my back. I have 2 ear piercings here, only because when I got out of high school and I went
Mhm.
to college, of course, far, far away from my
Right. Right.
parents, I was like, yo, I'm free. So I didn't know what to do. I was like, I'm going to do everything I couldn't do. So I came back home with a tattoo, with earrings. My mom, got my belly button pierced.
Mhm.
Girl, I did way too much.
I have a question. Do you think that most Haitian parents are actually doing more damage than good when
Yes.
they have that strict l'école la caille l'église?
I think the Liglies part is awesome because a lot of things that I thought twice about a lot of things before I did it because of church. It's like,
Okay.
yo, I want to go, you know? So, yes. But as far as like not letting me go out, I had no, like, I guess street experience. Like, I didn't know what was out there. So when I got to college, it's like, okay, so I'm in this room by myself. I make my own decisions. Like,
What?
I should have started off slowly at home. Yes, you can go out with your friends. Yes, you can go on dates. Now that I'm here by myself, it's like I'm just doing whatever. Like I
Right,
don't
you
even
don't
know
know
how
how
to
to
do it.
act.
I'm
You
just
don't know
doing
how to
it.
act.
Exactly. So I think you should be strict with with your children, but to a certain extent.
right.
Like if you keep them in too much, when they get out, they're gonna get loose.
Right, because they're going to
I
try to
wasn't
experience
loose, but you
everything.
know what I'm saying. I'm just saying. Yeah.
They're going to try to experience everything that they wasn't able to experience before.
Right. Then
So
you have to learn
yes.
the hard way.
Right. So yes, it does a little bit of damage when you keep it too strict.
Too strict.
It's cool to have liquor like I like this, but sometimes let me just go out to the movies. Let me just go out. Just a little. Let me get a little space. A little space.
Just a
Right.
little.
So have you ever been to Haiti?
Yeah.
What's your favorite experience or most memorable?
I
experience?
mean, spending time with my family, of
Mhm.
course. That's always been the best. I got married in Haiti, so
Okay.
of course, that was an amazing
that
experience.
must have been beautiful.
Oh, it was beautiful, right on the beach. I loved
Yes,
it.
I see pictures.
Yeah, thank you. But I just love when I go to Haiti. I feel at peace.
Okay.
Like when I'm here, it's like I'm running around,
Mhm.
working, trying to build my brands. I'm dealing with a lot of people, but when I'm in Haiti, it's like peace. I'm free. I get to relax. I get to talk to family I didn't see in a long time. So yeah, I just love being in Haiti.
Okay, now I'm gonna ask you another question. I'm sorry for these questions, but I'm
Girl,
just a
go
little
ahead.
curious.
You can be nosy.
You believe in mermaids? You Haitian. I know a lot of Haitians who believe in mermaids. I believe in mermaids.
I don't like the word believe. Like I think I know they exist. Like I feel like not just mermaids, just do you guys really think these movies are coming from just like somebody's mind? Like
no, it had to be some tale from long ago.
exactly. And I do. My dad said he saw a man turn into a dog. He told me that. I don't know if he had a few drinks, but that's what my daddy told me, and I believe him. So
they always got some story about Haiti.
yeah.
My mom used to tell me, there's Lugauts walking on the roof at night. She always used to see
But why?
Lugauts.
But why do people think it's just a Haitian thing though?
I don't
Like
know.
Jamaicans have stories.
Right,
Americans they do witchcraft. Like it's just
you know what it is. We're not as hidden as we are with the other cultures. The other cultures will hide it, whatever. We're letting it be known. Look, this is
I'll turn you into a frog.
right. Play with it if you want to. Play with it if you want to.
Yeah, but it's everywhere. I mean, people have stories.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's just a Haitian thing because
No,
I hear from other cultures they have their own thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it is what it is.
Right. So we're here for the mermaids.
Yeah.
We're here.
I mean, I would love to see one in real life.
You know what? I from what I've heard, from the tales that I've heard, that they're actually not
Pretty?
good.
No?
Like, they're good, but my mom always told me that, rest in peace, she always told me that, if a mermaid will catch you, she would take you to, like, where she is, and you'll be rich, you'll be, you'll have whatever you want, but you just won't see your family ever again. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, you'll be rich.
My mom, my dad, my brothers. I'll see y'all in the next lifetime.
Child, but then I also heard, if you get their comb or their brush, you're like, they'll try to get you to
Did your
come
mom
back.
see a mermaid? Did she tell you she saw it with her own 2 eyes?
The way she was telling me stories, you would have thought like she was best friends
She was
with
right
one.
there. Yeah.
Right, because she told me some descriptive stories. Like, you take one of their combs, you take one of their brush, because that's one of their prized possessions. You take one of those, they'll try to reach out.
That long,
yes,
wavy hair.
they'll try to reach out to you, and you can make a deal, exchange for that comb. Look, you give me this out, let me be rich, and you can get your comb back. I don't know. So I just gotta do my little research.
I'm gonna say something that's so funny and retarded, maybe, but if dinosaurs were here once before, why can't mermaids be here? Like, we had dinosaurs, y'all.
But then,
what's wrong with mermaids?
I guess it's because with dinosaurs is like the whole evolution thing. It's like
so mermaids then
because
evolute. That's a word.
No? Evolution. Evolute. It could be because dinosaurs are low key like lizard and iguanas now.
Yeah,
low key. Mermaids is like half lizard and half half fish and half women, so it's like probably impossible. I don't know, child, but we gonna keep it moving.
I would like to see one for real.
Right. So you said you are your brands, right? Yeah. How do you use social media to create your brands or to
oh my gosh,
put your brand on a pedestal?
I need a brand ambassador. So hit me up, and a social media guru.
First of all, brand ambassador, girl, we need to talk later, girl.
Yes,
I got
please,
you, girl.
come on, because the whole social, I don't want to like tell my age, but it's like it feels like homework to me. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh man, I gotta post something else. But
first of all,
but I see these little kids. It's like natural. I see like some of my friends. They're like, yes, I'm at the party right now. Da, 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 da. Like for me, it's like, all right, I have to do this because I need content on social media to promote my brands. It's not natural to me. Maybe because I came from like.
That's not what she was raised off.
Yeah,
of.
I'm not even gonna say when I was born.
Because we see when we was growing up, we didn't have the iPhones. We didn't have all that. So kids now,
I didn't even have a phone. What are you talking about?
That's all they knew. That's all they know right now.
But
so
it helps.
It does help.
You have to post on social media, like it or not.
It's a full-time job.
It is. If you want your brand to get to the next level, you have to consider. You can get major connections just by using your phone.
Right.
Hey, can I be your stylist?
Right.
Hey, can you be on my show? Hey, can I come to the concert? VIP. Like, there's so many things you can do with just your phone. You just have to just use it.
But
that's
it's a full-time job. Like, most people who have their craft does not understand it's a full-time. Because maybe a few months back, I actually, like, really started paying attention to my social media. Because I was like, you know what? This is what I want to do. This is where I'm at. This is where I want to be at. But I have this social media as a tool to push myself. I'm going to need to use this tool.
We have to.
And
sucks,
it's when I say full-time job, you have to post on your story minimum 3 times a day. And it's like certain times, because if you post like around this time by 5 o'clock, your post is gonna be way in the back, so nobody's gonna see the post. Girl, I'm telling you, it's a full-time job. So yes, I agree with you. Yeah.
In the beginning, it might be a little hard,
Right.
but after like months of doing it consistently, it's gonna be natural.
Right.
You can pull out your phone. All right, poop, post. I'm here.
And
Poop.
call it a day. Right.
Like right now, we should be taking pictures of behind the scenes.
Right.
And posting.
Right.
We're live, or
But you know what? It's just sometimes it is annoying to actually have to like. I don't like to know let people know exactly what I'm doing.
and you know what's crazy? Talking about that, like sometimes I post stuff on my page, and some people are like, "Hey, that's personal. You shouldn't post that." But I'm like, I'm in media. Like I'm okay if I'm okay with sharing certain things. What's the problem?
Right.
And if you don't share, people feel like they don't know you, so they don't connect with you. They don't come by from you. They
Right.
don't support you. People need to understand. I'm not saying tell all your business on social media, but the reason why Cardi B is where she's at now is because people feel like they know her. That's my
Right.
best friend. I know her ins and outs. I know the things she likes, the things she hates. I know who she's dating. I know where she's at right now. I may not be able to see her in person, but I connect with her through her social media.
Right. You would have thought I
So
was
if
your
you're
best
trying to
friend.
be all stiff and like hide everything about you and just post like cute pictures on social media, it's not gonna work for you.
I mean,
you may get some followers, but are you gonna get that support?
I mean, see, wait, hold on, because I know
Back
it's
it
some
up.
people. I know it's some people that's watching like, sis, what about Beyonce? She don't post nothing about her personal life. But
Beyonce posts. She
posts
doesn't say
cute
I'm in the bedroom
pictures.
with my man, but she does
She
post
does post
enough. She'll
right,
say,
right.
look at pictures of my kids. She'll post that. She'll post I'm on vacation with my husband. She'll post that. She'll even put out videos of her whole life, like bits and pieces of her life during her concerts. She does it with taste. Let's just say that.
Okay.
But she does give you guys information about her life, what she wants to. I'm not telling you give people information that you don't want to put out there.
Right.
She gives you what she want to give you. You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't have to say, "Hey, my nail broke today." Like, no, I'm not saying that.
So basically, social media works in different ways for different people.
Right.
Cardi B, she puts everything out there. She puts everything. She tells you when she about to use the bathroom.
We think she puts everything out.
Right. Well, she makes it
The
seem
way
like
she
she posts. Right.
Makes you assume she's putting everything out.
Right.
there.
Right.
Probably not even
posting it much.
Yeah.
And you have Beyonce where she's like she posts, but she doesn't post everything as Cardi B. So really, it's just
think
know your
about
audience.
The time you guys are not thinking like people want to compare Beyonce and Cardi B on how they use their social media. Beyonce came out way before
social media.
She already built her fan base. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there was
before MySpace, before all those days. Like Cardi B came at the time where social media was here, so she had to use that tool. Tell me an artist that can come out right now and not use their social media and it works for them. Tell me, name one.
Well, Jacquees is not really using his social media.
Jacquees, the one that claims that he's the king of R&B and now they're bashing him.
Oh, child.
All right, moving on. Next, try again.
We're not going to go on that
again.
topic. We're not even going to touch that topic.
Have to give enough. And it just depends on what you do. Like, if you're a doctor, you don't have to post your stuff on social media.
Right.
But if you want to have your own talk show, who are you? Why do I want to hear you talk?
Right.
I don't care. Are you human?
Right.
Do you have a man? I really would like to know. Like, can I connect with you? If you have a clothing brand, you know, like.
What is it about?
What is it about? Where do you go when you wear these clothes? Like, who are you? A lot of people, like, even sometimes, I'm not going to lie, I probably post way too much sometimes. It's like, dang, why did I post that? Delete. But I get people in my DM like, dang, I'm going through the same thing. I've been there, you know, like even if I'm going through a breakup when I was younger, you know, it's like I've been through the same situation. Oh, my baby daddy left me. It's like they're connected. They never met me, but when they see me, it's like, hey, Faylene. I'm like, hi.
Who are you?
Who are you?
How do you know
but because they feel like they know me through my social media, they connect with me. You know what I mean?
I get
it's
what
that
you're
connection
saying.
that we have just because we're following each other on social media. Not saying it works for everyone, depending on what you're pushing, like, you don't have to post everything, but if you're trying to be an ambassador or whatever you're doing, like for you, people need to feel like they connect with you.
Right.
So if you're like hiding everything and just posting like cute pics, and unless you're posting naked pics, that will work as well. If you're posting naked pics, you don't have to tell your business because they just want to see you.
Right.
naked.
That's all they're here for.
Yeah.
Right.
But
So
yeah, I like to know a little bit about someone that I'm following. Like that's just me too.
So guys, if y'all need some advice about this social media stuff, find what works for you. You know, be relatable to your followers. You know, give a little bit of information, but not too much where you're uncomfortable. You know, and just
and think about what's working already. It sucks, but reality TV is like the number one thing right now. Reality, you know why? Because they feel like they know the people on those shows, good or bad.
Right.
They feel like they connect. So they get all of these like brands that are coming after them, like, hey, can you wear Fashion Nova, this and that. They're making money off of telling their life. That's what people want. That's what people are consuming, knowing everything about someone, or
Right.
feeling like they know someone and connect with someone. You know what I mean?
I
Sip
agree.
on this.
First of all,
Y'all better follow me on Instagram because I just told y'all my business.
what's your at name, sis? What's your at name?
Well, you can follow Ms.Phay's Closet and Next Up TV.
Oh, so you just took a sip of the Valmas Cremas. How do you
Yes.
feel about it?
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Right.
It's.
Please give
I'm
us
taking
a little,
the bottle home, so I'm just. Where the producer at? Like, yeah,
if you can
pack
use
it up.
3 adjectives to describe that drink.
I went to art school, so using like word what?
3 words.
I would say
describe
delicious,
okay, that's one.
sexy,
Right. One more.
fucked up.
Okay, right.
No? Yeah,
We'll get
I feel
you
like
fucked
I'm.
up.
Oh, I said a bad word. Sorry, guys. Yeah,
It's fine.
but yeah, I feel like things will happen after sipping on this.
And it's
Like
just
it
one
right.
glass. It's just one glass.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So, guys, you know what I mean?
so I'm pretty sure there's sometimes when you're going through things and you don't feel like waking up and continuing your day, or sometimes with your business and you're like, you know what, this is too much. I haven't gotten that breakthrough yet. I'm done and I'm over it. What do you do to push yourself and to continue?
Oh, that's a good question. Um, you want the truth?
I want the truth, sis.
Sometimes I don't do anything. It does get hard. It's hard when you're dealing when it's not just you. When you're building a brand and you have a lot of people involved with that brand, that's the scary part. It's like I need to make it not just for me, but for everybody else that believes in this. So that gets scary. And sometimes you just have to sit still
Okay.
and just listen to God. Like, because sometimes I do freak out. It's like, oh my gosh, especially when you get in text messages. And I do more than one thing. So, of course, I have Awkward DMs, Next Up TV, New Talk. Then I have Ms.Phays Closet. Then I have fashion shows. So it's like, it can get hectic. So you just have to remember, like, this is my dream. Like, this is what I want to do. Of course, it's going to get hard. It may take time. And what I do sometimes, like, I'll pick up a book and read somebody else's story. It's like, yo, he lived in his car for years. You know what I mean? It's like, so I'm not really going through anything. I have an apartment, you know? Like, I try to look at other people's struggle and their stories and how they became famous and rich and understand it is a process. Because sometimes you only feel like what you're going through. But when you start looking at other people's journey and like, hey, it is a process. And right now you're in that process. So just don't give up, you know?
Okay. So how do you, is that how you do, deal with depression and anxiety as well?
I actually suffer from depression and anxiety, and it sucks a lot. But I try to take a lot of walks. Sometimes I'll stay by myself because one thing I hate doing is giving off bad energy to other people. Because I'm loud, I'm crazy, so people don't see that side of me when I'm down and confused, you know. So I try to stay to myself and try to clear my mind, and just taking long walks and I know it sounds crazy, but talking to myself and telling myself, you're great, you're beautiful, you're doing it, it's gonna come, like, to make me not think about the negative, you know. Sometimes you put that energy on yourself when you think too hard.
Right.
Just have to live.
Okay, so just walks, talking to yourself. Tell people, because I know there's people that are going through it, especially women. Women suffer from depression, anxiety so much. Like I've had moments when I've been going through it. Like I've gone through it, and sometimes even currently I still go through it. So and I don't even know how to deal with it. So
Look at pictures. That helps me sometimes.
right.
I think my depression comes from, why didn't I make it yet? Like, like I've been doing all of this. I've connected with so many people. Like, what's going on? What's taking so long? I mean, people outside looking in will be like, well, you worked with so-and-so. You've interviewed Rick Ross. You did. But it's like, I know what I want.
Right.
So to you, it may be something, but to me, I know what my goals are. So I like to, like, go on Instagram or Facebook, and I'll look at my old pictures and like, oh, I did do that. Oh, I just
Like, you
remind
came a long
myself,
way,
like,
right.
you are doing stuff. Like, you are progressing. Because you may feel like in the moment, I'm not even doing much. I'm not progressing. I didn't even do anything. But you just need a reminder, like, hey, girl, you did that. Hey, girl, you great. Girl. Just remind yourself, and, like, I think it's good to tell yourself how good you are and the things that you're accomplishing. Like, don't wait on somebody else to tell you that you're great. Tell yourself and remind yourself daily, like, I am beautiful. Look at my natural hair.
Right.
Like I do nice things for people. I've accomplished a lot. I finished school. I got a degree. Like, just a
Yeah.
reminder.
Okay. Understandable, because there are some people, who how I do it, I have to remind myself that, there are some people who has it worse than I do.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I may not have the gas money now, but there are people who doesn't even have a car,
Right.
or can't afford to have a car. So that's just what I do, I guess, because there's sometimes when it's deep.
It
It's
gets
like,
hard out here for a thug.
girl. So hold on. So I have another question. Let's just go off topic. How long did it take you to grow your hair, or you've been natural all your life?
You know what? My hair stopped growing probably like 4 years ago, only because I stopped taking care of it, and my sister moved to Atlanta. That's a long story. But I started growing my hair 7 years ago, and my sister took me to the hair store when I chopped off. Like, I was bald headed, and she just bought me a whole bunch of like natural hair products, different oils, and I had like enough for like 6 months. Like, we spent like over $200. So what I did, I just kept my hair moisturized, and I kept on like massaging my scalp like
stimulating your scalp.
every day. Like, my hair just started growing so fast only because I was consistent. And only thing I wouldn't recommend, but I used to wash my hair like every other day and every week. Then I started washing it every week. Then my hair just started growing and growing. It stopped growing probably like 3-4 years ago because I stopped that routine. Like, when your hair gets used to a certain routine and you stop, it's like, what's going on? But yeah, 7 years.
You sure it stopped growing, or you sure you just don't have shrinkage?
Even when I blow it, like, it's like, even when I blow it out, it's still the same length. You know what I mean? But I don't really care. I feel like it's big enough. I mean, I can't even take care of this. So if it gets bigger, what am I gonna do?
So now I have a question, because I'm a naturalist. I've been natural for a whole year now, and I've just been embracing my natural hair. Like, I've been relaxed. I've been permed, and I'll always try to manipulate my permed hair, braid it up to try to make it look curly, try to make it have afro. So now that I finally have it, I've been like rocking wherever I go, dressing up. That's what I wear. That's how I do. So there are some people. I'm not gonna name no names.
Name them. I'm just like.
There are some people. Like, it was one time, I was at work.
Yeah.
Right. And it was some girl. She was talking about how she's gonna get her hair done. Right. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna get braids and da da da. And so my coworker looked at me and was like, so Carmen, when are you gonna get your hair done?
It is done,
sis. What you mean, sis? I just washed it and freaking curled it the other day. What? This is done. So do you get that sometimes? Like, having natural hair is not getting it done.
Not anymore.
Okay.
In the beginning, I think now people are getting used to like natural hair. Like, oh, we have a whole bunch of natural girls now. It's like a trend. But when I started off, it was like, are you gonna get your hair done? Do you need money? Are you broke? What are you going through?
Like, no,
I had one. I'm not gonna say her name because she's like famous now. But she was 16, and I was interviewing her, and she was like, "Girl, I only do 22 inches. Like, you need money. Like, you ain't got it. Like, but she was 16. I'm like, yes, I don't have it for real. That's why I went natural. One of the reasons why. But this is actually my look. It took a while for people to get used. I think people are still getting used to it, but more people are starting to get comfortable with the whole natural hair.
They're starting to get it.
Starting to. But when I do step out, people are like, I went to my niece's game yesterday, and this Caucasian couple saw me walking. They're like, oh my God, look. Like, just hair.
Right.
I didn't even turn my head because I was like, I'm not even going to give y'all that. But for you guys to go crazy over an afro, it's like, so it's it's a shock. Like, there's an afro right there. But I love my hair. I do love the attention. I'm not gonna lie.
I do get some points and stares too when it's all out.
I enjoy it, but I prefer being natural only because I like washing my hair. Like, I was the girl that would hop in the pool or hop in the shower. I don't want to put a shower cap on, so that's why having a perm wouldn't work for me. I like to get my hair wet.
So to all the sisters out there, to all the brothers too, who thinks that just because I have natural hair or just because I have it out all the time, I can't afford hair. No, sis.
But you do save money.
You do. Well, no.
Well,
because
natural hair products are expensive. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Right.
The good stuff from one bottle, I'm not even going to say brands, but like $24 for expensive, okay?
Let me get some of yours when you get out of here.
So, having protective style is an option. It's just because, some people don't know how to tame their hairs. And
I don't.
I'm learning. I'm learning.
Don't.
When it's like this, I can't. I have this one style, which is like this or out.
I need a natural hairstylist, please.
You know what's hard to find that out here?
Mhm.
I've been searching. I finally found this one place. Right, let me tell you the story.
What is it called? Udad?
Something like that. No, it's all dolled up.
Oh no.
So I finally, I found they're actually pretty good, but just my hair wasn't having it.
Yeah.
So for my birthday, I was like, you know what? I always have straight hair. I mean, I always have an afro. Why not just get my hair straightened? Why I don't need weave. I have long hair. So I was like, no, I'm gonna get my hair laid out, whatever. Find this place, really good. You know, they did a whole treatment, everything. She straightened my hair. My hair was laid, sis, laid.
And then went back.
Hold up, hold
I
up.
would never.
So she wraps up my hair. You know, she puts a little bag on it, whatever, wraps it up. So then next day it could be laid, and the next day I had like a brunch. Girl, I wake up the next morning. What laid? What blowout? Sis, what?
I mean, just be happy that your hair went back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm happy.
I'm back because
thank God my hair converted. I mean, but my hair is.
I had to
thick,
cut my
so
hair again
It didn't.
after. Yeah, because I used to get sew-ins a lot. So I would
Okay. Yeah.
leave-
It's because you kept doing
Well,
it.
you can still tell the
Mhm.
difference now,
Mhm.
and it's. I think the scalp is kind of jacked up, but I used to leave out, and they would straighten it.
You can't do
It
leave
never
outs.
went back, so
That's
I
it.
cut a whole lot of it off, and then like to this day, I'm realizing it's still growing out
Mhm.
straighter than
Everything else. It's because it's
everything
trained.
else. It's
Some
like,
some people use that word. 'Cause my best friend is natural, but her hair is like naturally straight now because she trains her hair.
yeah,
So it's like the more you flatten it, your hair now, even if you wash it or rinse it out, it's still gonna naturally be straight. So
Straight.
it's gonna grow out kind of straight, or it's not gonna be. The curls aren't gonna be as tighter.
yeah. Like if you want your afro to like drop,
Mm-hmm.
you would have to keep straight. It would
See,
still
but
have
no,
curls,
I
but it
want-
would drop. You know,
No, sis, I
No,
love
you
my
want the
curls,
fro.
right? Because when I do that wash and go, sis,
That's it.
oh,
How long have you been growing your hair?
it's been a year.
That's it.
It's been a year.
And
My
it
hair
took me
grows-
7 years to get hair.
Oh, see,
It
and
must
that's
be
the
the
thing.
cremas.
It's and that's the thing. That's why I actually ended up going naturals because I went through a whole hair journey high
Mhm.
school. Like I was so I was so into hair, and I started getting my perms every 6 months. So after I finally got a perm, I noticed like within 2 weeks, the new growth is like, well, come back out. Like, hey
Yeah.
sis, what's up? Like, sis, ain't I just get a perm last week? What's going on?
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna spend my money on perms, and I get a perm, and I can't even have my hair out within like 2 weeks. It's no
Yeah.
point in me getting perms anymore. Like, I might as well just go natural. So
You'll get that new growth. real
right,
fast.
exactly. So that I just went natural. I was
You're
like,
blessed.
I'm
Oh my
done.
gosh, a year?
a
When I was
year.
a year, my hair was like this.
Girl, it's crazy because a lot of people who've done the big chop way before I did, and I'm just like,
Surpassing me.
sis, they're like, oh, what?
That's not fair.
Right. But see, and it's crazy because when I was actually going through, because I transitioned, I didn't do the big chop at first. I
okay.
just like let my natural hair grow out. And I was the one to stay on YouTube like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, just watching tutorials and like researching on what's good for my hair and whatnot. So I was going through phases when I was just testing stuff out. So I
Mhm.
always had people like, girl, your hair's gonna fall out. Oh, you putting baking soda in your hair? Oh, you ain't gonna wash your hair? You ain't gonna put shampoo in your hair? I'm like, nah, I'm good. Oh, you putting rice water in your hair? What's that? Now look, sis. Now look.
You can go to her Instagram to find the recipe.
Right. So, oh wow, we've ended up talking about a lot of things. Wait, one more thing,
Yes.
because this is one of my pet peeves. I don't know if you get this a lot, but I need to know if we can connect on this.
Do
Because
not touch my hair.
yes. Oh
Do not
my gosh.
touch my hair.
Yes.
I went
No.
to Yo Gotti concert. Listening party.
Mhm.
I'm girl. So I'm in there with of course, I had a little bit bigger.
Mhm.
I had my afro, and this big buff guy was like, your hair real? I was like, yeah. And I kept on walking. This guy grabbed me, and he put his hands in my hair. Like, I was like, what? And he's big, so I'm like, I can't hit him. So I'm like, oh my gosh. And I said, look, dude, if I was a dude, I would have messed you up. Like, that was so messed up. And his girlfriend is right there. He's like, I'm so sorry. He had a few drinks. I'm like, I can't believe, I felt so violated. He really went in there, y'all. Like, for real, for real.
Sis, this happened to me twice at work. Well, more than twice, but it was they were white. Okay. The first time it happened, she was Jewish, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I work at I don't want to say where I work, but we sell shoes where I work.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's an old lady. So I got down on one knee and I'm tying her shoes for her. So, the woman is like, oh my gosh, only if only your hair was real. Mind you, I had a fro.
What?
So her son is, about maybe 43. Her son is like, what do you mean her hair is real? So I look up, I'm like, my hair is real, ma'am. So she was like, really? Boom, mind you, I'm like kneeled down in front of her and she's up, like standing up. So she's like, really?
So what did you do?
I couldn't do anything because I'm at work.
You're at work.
So I'm like,
Peaceful.
and I walked to the back and I just started spazzing out and started snapping. And the second time was recently.
What do you do though? In that situation,
see,
how do you react?
When I'm at work, I can't.
What if you weren't at work?
Oh, I'll spaz. Anybody who touches my hair now. I mean, before I didn't spaz because I never gave anybody warning. But I recently just posted something on my Instagram and I was like, "Yo, please don't. I don't like it when y'all touch my hair. I don't go up to y'all and just like, oh, I like your makeup on your face and just smear my hands on your face, right? So please don't touch my hair. So when people do touch it now, I snap.
Yeah,
I snap like that's disrespectful.
See, it sucks because it's like, okay, if I snap, angry black girl.
Right. But I just feel like it's disrespectful. It's like anything from your head, you shouldn't touch nobody's head
It's
or hair
on your body.
without asking. Right.
You become a pet. Oh
Right.
my gosh, pet.
And it's crazy because I know growing up, I know your moms always told y'all, "Pakite timun mo tattoo no."
Yeah, because your hair gonna fall out.
Right. So why do you think that? Why do you think it's okay to touch my hair?
And you don't know where her hands, girl.
Sis.
She probably just.
Sis.
Moving on.
So, anyways, please let the cameras know. You said you needed brand ambassadors. What else you needed?
Oh,
you like to plug people in now.
I need some brand ambassadors and a social media guru for my boutique, Ms.Phay's Closet. You can call me at 954-226-1407. And you can follow me on Instagram, Ms.Phays Closet. We do have a fashion show coming up for kids. It's the Influence Fashion Show Kids. Casting is this Saturday. I'm not sure when you guys are going to post this, but hit me up. If you miss it, just send a DM.
Okay. Any emails? Nothing.
My email is info@msphayscloset.com and info@nextuptv.com. Send me an email.
Okay. So, wait, I forgot to ask you one quick question before we wrap this up. How do you use your creativity to empower women? What's your tactics? What do you do?
Well, under Next Up TV, we have a brand called New Ladies.
Okay.
It's a women empowerment group. So I do have women that come together. We do Vision in the Box events.
Okay.
We throw our own personal events where women can come together and speak about the things they're going through and get women to be involved with learning how to throw a fashion show or a networking event. We do feed the homeless and stuff like that. I just feel like having a sisterhood is the best way because sometimes you feel like you don't have someone to talk to. So that's what we do with New Ladies.
Okay. And then also, because I love to plug the audience in. I know you have a model and photographer, fashion, anybody in the fashion industry, you have like a whole networking social event. Could you please give us some details on that?
Yes, we do have the fashion industry networking party. It's going down on December 28th. Tickets are only $20, and you can get your ticket now on Eventbrite. So it's for fashion bloggers, fashion designers, hairstylists, makeup artists, anybody that's into fashion. This event is for you.
See, now don't be saying I don't be plugging y'all in now. I'm giving you all these stuffs. So one last one. I know I'm throwing questions at you left to right.
You good.
One last question. When you hear the words belle femme, what does it mean to you?
A woman that's confident, who knows who she is, knows what she wants, and do whatever it takes to get it.
Okay, yes. So thank you so much for coming.
No,
it was a pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm
taking the box
sister,
home,
girl.
so
We will work something out. We will work something out. Guys, shout out to all of our sponsors. Shout out to Valmas Cremas. Shout out to Bijou. Shout out to all you guys. We love you guys. Shout out to Bellfam Inc. Shout out to Lux TV. We love you guys. Remember to follow us on all social media platforms. They'll be listed below. Don't forget to follow me. I am Karma with the C _. Thank you and bisous.